Hello and welcome to I Can Say It, day 339. Whew. We are making it through the year, aren't we? Whew. Doing a good job at it. Wait a minute. It's 10:45 at night and I got birds chirping outside my door, piquing my dog's interest. Interesting. Don't know why they're tweeting at this hour because they're not usually doing that. Oh, what to talk about today? Sometimes I told you I watch videos before recording I Can't Say It, and I was just scanning through the videos and noticed that there was a David Gilmour video, which showed him on the streets somewhere in Italy, couldn't quite tell where, and he met up with a guy who was playing the wine glasses. So you know what that is. You got a complete set of wine glasses, and each glass is full with a certain amount of water. And I think your fingers have to be wet to do this. And you go around and you just rub the tops of the glasses. And based on the amount of water that's in each glass, the glass makes a different sound. And David Gilmour asked the guy if he wanted to come on stage and perform with him while he played his wine glasses. And the video only lasts a couple of minutes, and it shows him doing the talking and saying, hey, let's do the concert. And then David Gilmour is doing a warm-up on guitar, and then for a few seconds they show the gentleman playing the wine glasses and David Gilmour playing the opening notes of Shine On You Crazy Diamond. So you got it. That was a nice, pretty cool little video. Might be nice to see how the whole video of the song, because this was the first time I've heard of it. I did not know that David Gilmour brought a wine glass player on stage. It got me thinking about the concerts that I've been to that have had special guest appearances. And it doesn't happen too often. My brother and I, we were at a Matchbox 20 concert at the SAP Center, which was, I think, the HP Pavilion at that time. And we were watching Matchbox 20. And at the end of the show, the last song, Rob Thomas, he brings out Carlos Santana. And if you know anything about 90s music, Rob Thomas and Carlos Santana did a song called Smooth. And when Santana came out, I think we were all sort of expecting them to do Smooth. But Smooth is a Santana song. And they didn't end up doing Smooth. They ended up doing Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower, which was still fun to see because I've never been to a Carlos Santana concert. So I've at least been to a concert where I got to see him perform. Let's see, any others? See, there's not really a whole lot of concerts that have had guests. You know, you've heard of... like Billy Joel in New York, maybe Bruce Springsteen will join them on stage. So in the Bay Area, you don't usually get a lot of, people coming to see other people, and then that way somebody comes up on stage and they perform together. I will admit, it was nice seeing Robert Plant and Alison Krauss perform at the Saratoga Paul Mason. What's it called again? I forget what it's called again. I know Paul Masson Winery. And T-Bone Burnett was there playing guitar, so that was pretty sweet. I've seen B.B. King, Leanne Rimes there, but no guest appearances. When Jimmy Page and Robert Plant were performing their tour in 95-96, they did the Unleaded shows earlier, and they had, I forget her name, Namja? Oh, I forget her name. But she did the vocal parts that Sandy Denny did on the Battle of Evermore from Led Zeppelin's fourth album. And when we were at the Shoreline Amphitheater for the Page Plant show, she came out and she performed that song. I don't think she performed on too many other shows on that tour, so I will admit that that was kind of special. Oh, excuse me, I'm a little tired. I've been listening to Robert Plant's not greatest hits collections, but collection of songs 66 to Timbuktu, and I'm really enjoying it. Having a good time. I brought out Spotify today, and I started listening to my my playlist called Songs My Son Should Know. So I've been going through it and editing it and adding some songs that I've noticed are missing. And the reason why I've been doing that is that when we go on long car rides, now that my phone can connect to the car stereo, I can then play Spotify through the speakers, and so my son can hear the songs that I think he should know. My song list, of course, is 3,000 songs long, and includes quite a lot of music. But I'm reviewing the list again. I've reviewed the song list many times, but it's time to review it again just to make sure that the list is up to date. So I'm going through the letter A's. I'm halfway there. So yeah, so some of the groups that have been included, Tori Amos. I don't think I got to Tori Amos yet. But Ace of Base is included. ABBA. I don't think I put any AC/DC on there. Let's see. Oh, they also have musical numbers. So when you sort, it sorts by the numbers and then the name, then the letter A. So there's Three Doors Down, 311, Aerosmith, Ace of Base, ABBA, Alanis Morissette, because they sort by first name, not by last name. And I forget who else is there. But I will continue listening tomorrow and reviewing. Oh, Adam Ant. Got to have Strip on there. Oh, Goody Two Shoes. Some good songs there. Anyway, it's getting late. It's getting time for bed. We got to see the eulogies for President Bush today. And it got me thinking, if I had to do a eulogy for my father, what would it sound like? And I don't know if I'm going to write one, but I may do something on that topic. It was really touching to see and hear what these people had to say about President Bush. Now, we know that he had his faults as well, and you don't usually talk about them when you're doing a eulogy. So you really did get just sort of one side of the conversation. But there were, issues that we had with his presidency, just like we have issues with all presidents. Not to worry, but what we did get to hear, it was nice to hear that his friends did have nice things to say about him. And, losing a father, you may not have liked President Bush, but number 43, George W. Bush, but you may not have liked him, but you knew that George H.W. Bush was his father, and losing a father, regardless of who you are, is not an easy thing to go through. I'm still coming to terms with the loss of my father, because, when they say you grow up at age 25, I think it took a little bit longer to grow up. And so, actually, I think I'm still growing up. But, you sort of, wish that you had, somebody had knocked some sense into me. Or excuse me, I wish someone had knocked some sense into me a little bit younger. They forced me to grow up a little bit faster because, I think, I missed out on some quality time with my father because I was kind of an idiot when I was younger. Let's just admit it. Let's just put it out there. Freely admit I wasn't the person that I could have been at that time. I don't know that I knew any better. I don't know that I had, had the role models to do that. But, you can't regret. But, you're not supposed to regret anything. No. But you still, thinking back, you're just like, damn it, what was I thinking? And I wasn't. I was thinking about the things that I thought were important at the time. And now that I'm older, I'm realizing what things are really important, and I can't go back and say to yourself, John, that's not important anymore. That's not important. Don't even worry about that. 10 years from now, you're not even going to care. It's not going to be important. But you can't do that. Anyway, still going to try to think if there's a way to eulogize my father, even though he's been gone for some, let's do the math in my head, 23 years now, give or take. All right. So with that, I'm going to wish you all a pleasant evening. May you think of your fathers fondly, and if you don't think of your fathers, maybe you might want to think of your fathers. Okay. With that, I wish you all a pleasant evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.